The Grand Hall of the Galactic Council shimmered with alien lights, each hue representing a different species. Hundreds of delegates gathered, scaled, feathered, crystalline, and vaporous, all murmuring about the same thing: humans. The Terran Republic had risen faster than anyone expected. Once dismissed as primitive, they had colonized 12 star systems in less than a century. Their ships were fast, their soldiers fearless, and their will unbreakable. Now, the Council wanted them to negotiate. Representative Zara of Terra, "You must understand," hissed the Dravkul ambassador, his 4 tongues clicking in unison. "The border systems belong to the Vruthane Union by ancient claim." Zara, wearing a simple black uniform with a small Earth insignia, looked unimpressed. "Ancient claim?" She asked. "You abandoned those systems 1,000 years ago. We rebuilt them." The hall buzzed with agitation. The Vruthane delegate stood, his spines rattling. "You rebuilt what was ours. You violated interstellar law." Zara's eyes turned cold. "You call it law. We call it survival." Silence. The council chair, an ancient being of mist and light, spoke softly. "Ambassador Zara, the council seeks peace. Will humanity submit to arbitration?" Zara stood tall. "No." The hall exploded in uproar. Species hissed, chittered, and roared in disbelief. Cameras blinked across the chamber, broadcasting the words across the galaxy. The human representative didn't flinch. When the chaos quieted, Zara continued. "For centuries, humanity was ignored, mocked, and enslaved on the rim worlds. We pleaded for help. The council turned away. Now, you call for peace when we hold the power." Her voice echoed like thunder. "Terra does not negotiate with those who watched us burn." And with that, she turned and walked out. The council chamber fell into stunned silence. For a moment, no one dared to move. Then the shouting began. "She threatens galactic order," roared the Vruthane. "They'll bring war," screeched the Esthari. "They already have war," murmured the quiet voice of the mechanical ZYNTH delegate. Outside the council, the galaxy trembled. Human fleets were already mobilizing, sleek warships emerging from slipspace like silver daggers. The Terran Republic had learned much, too much, from watching the galaxy's empires. Meanwhile, Zara returned to the human command station orbiting Terra Nova. Fleet Admiral Graves was waiting. "You made your point, Ambassador," he said grimly. "Now they'll unite against us." "They already were united," she replied, her eyes distant. "Now they'll finally show it." Reports flooded in. Alien trade routes closing. Human colonies being blockaded. Propaganda spreading through the networks. The humans must be contained. But humanity was ready. "Activate Protocol Aegis," Graves ordered. "It's time the galaxy remembers why Earth survived every extinction event in its history." Thousands of drones, ships, and defense systems roared to life. The stars themselves seemed to bend with human defiance. Weeks passed, and war engulfed the galaxy. Human tactics were unpredictable: guerrilla strikes, EMP waves, stealth ships, and psychological warfare. Entire fleets vanished without trace, only to reappear behind enemy lines. The Galactic Council struggled to maintain unity. Old rivalries resurfaced, and alliances crumbled. The humans had no emperor, no god kings, only unity born of struggle. At the Council's final emergency session, chaos ruled. The chamber once again erupted in screams. "They've taken Vruthane Prime. Our defense grids failed. They disabled our fleets without killing a single pilot." Then the doors opened. Zara walked in. Calm, silent. Every delegate froze. She approached the council's central podium and placed a small device on it. A holographic display of burning warships filled the air. "This was never about conquest," she said quietly. "This was about respect. You had centuries to understand humanity. You chose arrogance." The chair's light flickered weakly. "Then what do you want, human?" Zara's expression softened, not with mercy, but finality. "We no longer need the council." The device beeped once. Across the galaxy, communication nodes shut down, the Galactic Council's control grid collapsing. The age of humanity has begun, Zara said, turning away as the great chamber fell into silence. Outside, the stars themselves seemed to whisper one truth: Earth had spoken, and the galaxy had finally listened.